Welcome back to our amazing YouTube channel Coin Star, where we explore United States coins that look ordinary in your pocket but can actually be worth a fortune. Today we are diving deep into a very popular and highly collected coin, the one-dime 1965 Roosevelt Liberty in God We Trust coin. This small 10-cent coin can surprise collectors and investors because although millions were made, there are rare versions and hidden mistakes that turn this dime into a treasure valued up to $56,000. Yes, a single dime with a face value of just 10 cents could be worth big money in today's market, so stay with me till the end because I will reveal how to identify the most expensive 1965 Roosevelt dimes and how you might already have one hiding in your old change jar or coin collection. Now let us begin with the interesting history of the 1965 Roosevelt dime. This coin came at a turning point in American coinage history. Before 1965, U.S. dimes were made with 90% silver. But because of a huge coin shortage and rising silver prices, the U.S. Mint decided to remove silver from regular circulating coins. Starting in 1965, the metal changed forever. Copper and nickel replaced silver, but collectors did not know that rare mistakes would later happen, making some of these coins extremely valuable. This year marks the first full year of the clad composition, so any accidental silver strikes are worth huge amounts of money due to their rarity. On the obverse of the 1965 Roosevelt dime we see the famous portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, who became a national icon for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. The word liberty stands boldly on the left side. The motto "In God We Trust" appears below his chin, showing the American tradition of faith. The year 1965 is placed just near the neck, and there is no mint mark on most coins of this year because the mint removed those during the coin shortage crisis to prevent collectors from hoarding coins. On the reverse of the dime you will notice a torch symbolizing freedom, along with an olive branch for peace and an oak branch representing strength. The words United States of America and one dime complete the design. This iconic look continues to be beloved by collectors around the world. Now let us talk about the part that excites everyone: the value. What makes a 1965 Roosevelt dime worth big money? While most 1965 dimes are still worth only 10 cents, some rare error coins and high-grade coins have shocked the coin market. Lucky collectors have received thousands of dollars for a single dime. So what should you look for? Number 1, silver planchet error. Because silver was removed that year, a very tiny number were mistakenly struck on leftover silver planchets. If your coin weighs around 2.5 grams instead of the normal 2.27 grams, you could own one of these extremely rare pieces. One such silver error dime from 1965 sold for more than $9,000 at auction, and others have gone for over $12,000, and yes, there are some estimated to be worth $56,000 or even more depending on condition and demand. Number 2, full bands reverse details. If the torch bands on the back are sharply struck and fully visible, this means a high-quality strike, which collectors pay top dollar for. Coins with full bands in high-grade conditions like MS-67 or MS-68 can reach sky-high prices at auctions, setting records every year. Number 3, no mint mark. High-grade coins, even without errors, the 1965 dime can be valuable if it is preserved in beautiful mint state condition. For example, a normal copper nickel 1965 dime graded MS-68 was sold for thousands simply because it was almost perfect, flawless shine, clear details and no scratches. Always check your old coins under good light and a magnifier. You might have a hidden gem. Number 4, transitional error coins. During the change from silver to clad, some transitional errors occurred. These are extremely rare and valued heavily by collectors. If a transitional error coin is discovered with solid confirmation from grading services like PCGS or NGC, it could command massive money in today's market. Collectors love the 1965 dime because it represents a major transition in the U.S. Mint history, and because the rare mistakes are real treasures that continue to gain value with time. So imagine finding a $56,000 coin in your old drawers, your piggy bank, or that jar of coins from years ago. This is why coin hunting is so exciting. People just like you have discovered life-changing coins and loose change, and now it is your chance to check every dime carefully. To help you more, here is what you should always do: weigh the coin. If you can, heavier dimes may mean silver. Inspect the edge. Silver planchet errors will not show a copper-colored stripe under magnification. Examine both sides for sharpness and strike quality, especially the full bands on the reverse. Always consider professional grading for coins that look extra sharp, shiny or error-like, because certification can boost value drastically. The 1965 Roosevelt dime is a reminder that history and value can hide in the smallest things. A little dime that traveled through decades of hands and pockets can suddenly become a treasure worth more than $56,000. Collectors are constantly searching, auctions are setting new records, and the excitement keeps growing year After year, so take this as your sign, go through your coins, check your change, test your luck, and maybe you will find your own rare fortune hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed learning about coins that can make you rich, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe to our channel for more unbelievable coin stories and valuable tips every week. Share this video with your friends and family so they can also check their coins, because the next big discovery could belong to anyone, including you. Thank you for watching, and keep searching for hidden treasure in your pocket, because your fortune might only be one dime away. Collecting family, today we are diving into the incredible world of United States coinage, and this time the spotlight is on a small coin that you may have in your pocket or coin jar right now but could be worth thousands of dollars. Yes, we are talking about the 1978 Roosevelt one-dime Liberty coin from the United States of America, a simple 10-cent coin that hides a powerful secret, because some of these rare pieces have sold for unbelievable amounts of money, including sales reaching up to $16,000, making ordinary people rich overnight. So do not underestimate the power of loose change lying around your home. Watch this video till the end, because you might be the next lucky person to find one. Let us begin with a short look into the history of this legendary Roosevelt dime. After the tragic passing of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the beloved 32nd President of the United States who led the nation through the Great Depression and World War II, the U.S. Mint decided to honor him with a new dime design which replaced the Mercury dime in 1946. The coin features the profile of President Roosevelt on the obverse side, showing his strong leadership spirit, with the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," reminding us of the foundations of the nation. And below his portrait is the minting year, which in our case is 1978, while the reverse side carries the beautiful symbol of freedom, a flaming torch with olive and oak branches representing peace and strength, and the proud title of the United States of America, and E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one. The Roosevelt dime has been used every day for decades, but among those billions of coins some rare treasures exist that collectors hunt for desperately now. The year 1978 is very interesting for collectors. Millions of dimes were minted at different mint locations, but errors and special minting conditions make some of them extremely valuable, while most 1978 dimes are only worth their face value, around 10 cents. The lucky ones with errors or high-grade conditions can sell for hundreds, thousands, and even up to $16,000 in premium auctions. Imagine finding a coin in a junk drawer that turns into a huge fortune. That is the reason so many collectors love the Roosevelt dime series. So what makes a 1978 Roosevelt dime valuable? Let us talk about the important categories that determine its price. First is the mint mark location. The U.S. Mint facilities involved were Philadelphia with no mint mark, Denver marked with D, and San Francisco marked with S. For proof coins, Philadelphia minted the highest numbers, so a perfect condition Philadelphia coin graded by a top certification service can bring big money. Meanwhile, Denver D mint dimes with sharp, clean details are also in demand, but the real star of the 1978 series is the San Francisco proof dime with mirror-like surfaces. If it has a cameo or deep cameo finish, then collectors fight over it, and the value shoots up to thousands of dollars in the coin market. Second major factor is the grade of the coin. Grading is the condition rating system that determines how perfect a coin is, from circulation marks, scratches, luster, presence, and details. A coin graded extremely high, such as MS67, MS68, or proof grades PF69 and PF70, can sell for major profits because they are almost flawless. An extremely rare MS68 example of a 1978 dime has been auctioned for over $16,000. Yes, you heard right. $16,000 for a 10-cent coin that is 160,000 times its face value. So check your coins carefully, you never know what gem you may have. The third major value booster is errors and mint mistakes. These are the most exciting coins that collectors love, because every error coin is unique. Some errors that could make you rich include off-center strike, where the design appears shifted and missing parts; double die errors, where the lettering or portrait shows doubling, creating a three-dimensional look; clipped planchet, meaning a curved chunk missing from the coin; broad strike, which causes the coin to spread out wider and more flat; mint mark errors and die cracks, visible lines running through the coin. If you find any strange look on a 1978 dime, do not ignore it, because that weird detail could be worth thousands of dollars. Even small errors can bring huge cash if the coin condition stays strong. Proof coins, especially from San Francisco, are extremely collectible. The mirror background with frosted portrait cameo effect is what collectors love, and a deep cameo proof with perfect surfaces can achieve the top dollar sales, sometimes touching the elite market levels above $10,000. Some proof sets sold in sealed original mint packaging contain these rare pieces, and savvy collectors search them to find the hidden treasure. Now let us talk about market value. Today the coin hobby is booming. Collectors from around the world compete to buy rare Roosevelt Dimes which pushes auction prices higher and higher. A 1978 Roosevelt dime with no errors in average condition is not worth much, but the moment a rare grade or unique minting mistake appears, the price climbs dramatically. In coin shows, online marketplaces and live auctions, a gem quality 1978 dime can easily bring $1,000, $2,000, and as mentioned earlier, the record breakers reached over $16,000. Silver coins usually attract more value, but this copper nickel-clad dime proves that rarity and condition matter more than metal content. So why should you care? Because the next expensive dime could be in your hands right now. Search your parents' drawers, coin jars, wallets, old piggy banks, and inherited collections. Look at every dime with great attention, especially check the year 1978. Look near the date for the absence or presence of a mint mark. Examine the design, edges, letters, portrait surfaces, and any strange marks. If you believe you found something rare, take it to a professional grader or numismatic expert like PCGS or NGC and get it certified, and once certified the value becomes trustworthy and ready to shine in auctions. Collectors love finding history in everyday objects, and the Roosevelt dime reminds us of a great leader who changed the direction of the world while also giving us the thrill of discovering riches in common currency. It is like treasure hunting without needing a map. All you need is knowledge, patience, and sharp eyes, and that is exactly what we share with you in every video. So make sure you subscribe and stay with us always, because we are helping thousands of people around the world learn about rare coins that can change their lives. Before we move ahead, let us highlight once again the jackpot information. If you find a 1978 Roosevelt dime with the following features, then you may have a fortune in your hand. Extremely high mint, state grade, like MS-67 or MS-68 San Francisco proof coins with deep cameo surfaces. Rare errors like double dies, off-center strike, clipped planchet, or broad strike. Sharp, strong details with full luster and eye appeal. These are the kings of the 1978 dime world, and collectors will pay huge money to own them. So friends, that is the amazing journey of the 1978 Roosevelt Liberty One dime, a simple pocket coin with a big historical heart and a giant money-making potential. The next time you get change from a store or look into a piggy bank, never ignore a dime, especially the one from 1978, because your life might turn around with a tiny coin that the world calls 10 cents but collectors call $16,000 and even more. Keep searching, keep collecting, and stay motivated, because treasures are everywhere around us. Today we bring you a hot trending topic in the coin collecting world, the one dime 1996 D Roosevelt Liberty United States of America. In God We Trust coin, which is shocking collectors with its value and incredible history, and some rare error varieties that have reached huge market prices up to $47,000. Yes, you heard that right, a tiny 10-cent coin that can be worth $47,000 if it has special mint mistakes. So stay with us until the very last second, because we are going to reveal everything you need to know: how to identify the rare pieces, how to check your own coins, what errors bring the most money, and why this one dime from 1996 Denver Mint has become one of the most searched coins by collectors and treasure hunters around the world. Now let's start this rare journey today. The 1996 D Roosevelt dime is one of the most common coins circulating in the United States. Millions and millions were produced by the Denver Mint, carrying the D Mint mark just beside the torch. On the reverse, these dimes were made from a blend of copper and nickel known as cupro nickel, and they feature the portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the beloved leader known for guiding America through the Great Depression and World War II. His legacy was honored starting in 1946, the year after his death, when the Mint released the Roosevelt dime, replacing the Mercury dime that had been circulating for decades. His motto, Liberty, is proudly displayed next to his portrait, and the national motto, In God We Trust, is also seen clearly on the front. This design has not changed much for decades, but what makes the 1996 D edition special is the fact that 1996 marked the 50th anniversary of the Roosevelt dime series, and because of special minting events and variations, some rare errors slipped into production, and those rare examples are what collectors are paying top dollar for today. Now, imagine finding one of these rare errors in your wallet, in a coin jar, or from everyday change you get from a shop. That is why collectors are always checking their coins closely, because a normal 1996 D dime may only be worth face value, but the special varieties we are going to mention can turn 10 cents into thousands of dollars instantly. So let's dive into the valuable varieties. The first and most famous one is the extremely rare double die error. This happens when the coin design is stamped twice slightly out of alignment, creating doubling on the lettering, especially noticeable on Liberty. The Date 1996, and in God we trust. Any strong doubling will attract huge collector interest, and the highest graded examples have stunned auction houses with prices going above $47,000. Imagine a dime worth more than a luxury car. That is the power of a rare United States mint error. Next is the no mint mark mystery. Even though 1996 dime struck in Denver should have a clear D mint mark, there are a few rare cases where the mint mark is missing. If you spot a 1996 dime without the D and it is verified authentic, that could be a jackpot coin. Error collectors love no mint mark coins because they are proof that something unusual happened during production. Another super valuable variety is the off-center strike, where the design is not perfectly centered on the coin. Depending on how off-centered it is, value can skyrocket. The more dramatic the off-center strike, the more collectors pay. Some of these have been graded mint state with huge auction results. Then we have the broad strike error, where the coin is struck without a collar ring, so the metal spreads out wider than normal, making the coin appear bigger and flat on the edges. Again, dramatic examples bring top price. Another incredible find is the clipped planchet error, where a small crescent shape is cut off from the coin during minting. These also bring strong value, especially if the clip is large and noticeable. And now we get into ultra premium territory, proof like strikes and high-grade coins. If your 1996 D dime is preserved in perfect or near perfect condition and graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC with grades like MS67, MS68 or higher, the price can shoot into thousands for quality alone, because collectors love perfectly struck coins with full torch details on the reverse, known as full bands or FB designation. This means the horizontal bands on the torch are clearly separated, showing a high quality strike, and that rarity combined with shine can make the value explode. So how can you find out if you have a valuable one? Always start with a magnifying glass. Check the mint mark, check doubling on the letters and date, check the edges to see if there are any mechanical issues. Also check mint state condition. The less scratches the better. Keep the coin clean, do not scrub it, that can destroy value. Instead store it safely in a plastic coin holder. If you believe your coin may be rare, then the next step is to send it to be graded, because once graded, your one dime can officially become a rare collectible with high market demand. Let's talk about real market numbers. Some 1996 D Roosevelt dimes with major errors have sold between $50,000 and $47,000 depending on rarity, condition and authentication. Many collectors do not know this and still spend them as normal change, meaning the treasure is still out there waiting to be discovered every day. So check every dime you get, because the next huge sale could be from your pocket. Now let's appreciate the history behind the design. Franklin D. Roosevelt was admired for his strength, leadership and courage through two of the toughest periods in American history. He created programs that helped rebuild the nation. He became a beloved symbol of hope and unity, which is why his profile remains on the dime, representing the power of liberty, freedom, courage and trust, values that America holds very strongly. That emotional and historical value also gives the Roosevelt dime its permanent place in the heart of coin collectors. The reverse design features an olive branch representing peace, a torch representing liberty and an oak branch representing strength. This powerful symbolism combined with rare mint errors makes the 1996 D dime a wonderful treasure to find. So collectors, investors and treasure hunters, keep your eyes open, because your next change could contain a fortune. Remember, every coin has a story, and some stories are worth thousands upon thousands of dollars. Before we end, here is your simple checklist for rare 1996 D Roosevelt dimes. Look for strong doubling, check for no D mint mark, search for off-center or broad strike errors, look for clipped planchet edges, examine the condition. Perfect shine equals bigger money. Watch the torch bands clearly separated means high-grade value. Keep every suspicious coin and get it graded. Never clean your coins, protect them and save them. Thank you so much for watching. If you love hunting valuable coins and learning the amazing stories behind them, make sure to like this video, share it with friends and subscribe to our channel, because we are bringing more trending videos on valuable coins worth millions and hidden treasures lying right in front of you. Drop a comment below if you have found any 1996 D dimes, or if you want us to make a video about another rare coin. Remember, stay curious, check your change, and you might be the next lucky person to discover a $47,000 dime. See you in the next exciting treasure hunt video. Keep collecting and keep shining, where we uncover hidden treasure coins that could be sitting right inside your pocket change. And today we are talking about an incredibly interesting small but powerful coin, the one dime 2002 P Roosevelt Liberty in God We Trust United States of America 10 cents coin, a coin that many people ignore every single day, but collectors and experts are hunting for rare varieties that could make this dime worth a lot of money, even up to $50,000 or more depending on its errors, rarity and condition, so stay tuned because this episode will guide you through the valuable history, market value, and all the details you must look for if you want to find a jackpot coin hiding in plain sight. Now let us dive into the exciting world of the 2002 Roosevelt dime. First, let us talk about the background story. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who helped guide America through the Great Depression and World War II. This coin continues to be a symbol of liberty, hope, and leadership, with the words "Liberty in God We Trust" and the mint mark P for Philadelphia on the obverse front side, showing the portrait of Roosevelt. Now, what makes some 2002 dimes worth huge money? While most 2002 US dimes are made for everyday circulation and are only worth 10 cents, there are rare versions that contain mistakes, minting errors, and ultra-high-grade conditions that collectors pay a fortune for. The value of a coin in the collector market depends on several important factors, including the rarity of the coin, whether it has a minting error, the sharpness of the strike, and how well preserved it is. Coins in outstanding condition can be certified by professional grading companies, and the highest grades like MS-68, MS-69, or even MS-70 can sell for thousands of dollars at auctions. Imagine a tiny little dime becoming a life-changing discovery. Now let us explore the most valuable errors and varieties found in the 2002 Roosevelt dime that you must search for in your pocket rolls or old savings. Number 1. Missing clad layer error. In this rare mistake, the dime appears copper colored on one or both sides, missing the top layer. This type is extremely valuable, and the better the condition, the higher the price. Some recorded sales have gone for thousands of dollars. Number 2. Off-center strike error. When the design is not properly lined up and appears shifted, leaving blank space, this creates a collectible rarity depending how far off-center it is. More than 50% off-center error coins bring big premium money. Number 3. Die cracks and cuds. Sometimes cracks appear on Roosevelt's face or along the coin edge. These are minor but still collectible and can increase the dime value, especially on a clean coin. Number 4. Double die errors, especially on the words "Liberty" or "In God We Trust." Doubling on the letters shows a clear minting mistake, and collectors pay well for such coins. Number 5. High-grade business strike. 2002 dimes that are perfectly preserved and graded by PCGS or NGC at top levels can sell for enormous amounts. Some of these dimes reached auction prices around $50,000, which is unbelievable for a simple coin worth 10 cents in circulation. Now you may be asking how to find these valuable coins. The answer is simple: keep checking your pocket change, check coin rolls from the bank, use a magnifying glass to inspect lettering and edges, search for scratches, wear and sharpness, shine if possible. Get your high quality coin graded by a professional to prove its value. Collectors demand certified coins because they guarantee condition, authenticity, and rarity. So what gives the 2002 Roosevelt dime its exciting position in the collector world? Every year millions of dimes are minted, but only a tiny amount have these rare features, making them extremely desirable. Coins with even slight unusual features can jump from 10 cents to hundreds or even thousands of dollars. This is why the 2002 dime is popular among treasure hunters, coin collectors, and people like you who enjoy discovering hidden value. Now let us talk about the market price trends. The coin market has been rising quickly in recent years. Collectors want US coins more than ever because older and rare coins continue to gain value, especially error coins that are one-of-a-kind. Prices of perfect condition dimes continue to increase at auctions, and top-graded examples can touch the huge $50,000 mark, which is stunning for such a small everyday coin. So always remember this important message: never ignore your change, never underestimate the value of coins that look ordinary, because one day you might be holding a 2002 Roosevelt dime that turns into a big money fortune. You could be the next lucky owner of a coin worth more than a brand new car or even a down payment for a beautiful home. So keep searching, keep learning, and keep watching our videos, because we will continue helping you discover coins worth real cash. If you love treasure hunting and want to increase your knowledge about rare US coins, then make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications so you do not miss any updates on valuable coins like this. Hit the like button and share this video with your friends and family who might also have rare coins hiding in their pockets. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more amazing videos about coins worth a lot of money. Your next big fortune could be just one coin away.